Shalom, shalom. All right. Before I get started, I'm gonna give all the glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors into my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. Shalom to the sincere sisters that are tuning in to this truth in these times. It's gonna be a quick one. Basically, if you haven't, I recommend you do. It's a good watch. They cloned Tyrone, with Jamie Foxx in it, and I'm a movie. Anybody, brothers that know me know that I'm a movie guy. And that movie for me is definitely something I'll watch again. I'll probably end up watching it several times, to be honest with you. So I recommend it. It's a must watch. It's not from 2 minutes in till the very end. It's a ride. But this is, of course, this is not a movie review. I'm not giving it I rated five menorahs. This is not what this is. This is about the fact of what was being touched on in that movie. And, not necessarily a spoiler alert, but because, you're still going to enjoy the movie if you hear what I'm saying. But in the movie, basically all the things that were being attacked in that movie was all things surrounding black culture, surrounding niggas, okay? And that's, the scriptures say, I think that's 2 Corinthians 6, I want to say. What communion does light have with darkness? And, it made me look at it from an element of, see, it's not that it's only just black culture being attacked, like only black people are being attacked. Americans as a whole are under attack, but we know specifically through biblical prophecy and historical accounts found within the scriptures that this devil has a bone to pick with us. He's trying to get us off the earth. He's trying to get back his birthright. So the attacks are directed towards us, and that's what that movie shows. They were, the government and secret hands and handlers and different things were posted up right underneath the hood. Now, again, the element of the cloning, right? That's I won't, like I said, I can't prove it biblically, so I won't speak on it in that regard. But what I would probably say behind the scenes would be a little more, colorful. But for the sake of edification, that's not what I'm speaking about here either. The cloning, that's a whole nother element. What I'm speaking to in this lesson, dealing about this movie in us, in this world, is the elements of which they highlighted to show that they were messing with the people with. And it was the hair products, which that's came out and showed us and told us about the fact of how the hair products can cause cancer. They were attacking the religious people. The church was in on it. Okay, the chicken, the goddamn chicken, right? The goddamn chicken was had him geeked up, So again, when you think about these things, we've seen this out in real life with the Popeyes chicken sandwich and these religious freaks, the Jim Jones grape juice drinkers, and the music. They had one scene where they had two niggas in like a padded room, like with music blasting, and then they would play certain music, and them niggas would just be fighting on each other. They're beating the shit out of each other. Then they switch the song up, and it'd be like a love song, and then the next thing they looking at each other like, damn, man, I'm sorry. And hugs, showing you that, we're fighting against frequencies as well. So the scriptures tell us all of this. The scriptures tell us that we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities. The scriptures say, about him being the prince of the air. And the scriptures also talk about us fighting against wickedness in high places. Okay? So, with these understandings and this being shown in this video, or this movie, I should say, we got to be conscious of this stuff. I'm not saying that, I'm not, scriptures speak about, not being over righteous. So I'm not sitting here and saying it, man. If you want to, hey, a few minutes from now or a few hours from now, I'm going to cut on my Pandora while I'm at work, and I'm going to listen to some music, whether that's R&B, hip hop, or whatever, but the thing about it is that you got to be mindful of what it is. Understand, and some shit you got to know, like, man, I ain't listening to that shit. Cut it off. You can feel it in the spirit. Okay? But these people in the world, they don't have a clue about any of this. That's why they were doing this to the people. Through the food, through the TV, through the every element of it, they were doing it to jack up Jake. And you don't think they doing that shit today? You don't think they doing that right now? That was why my first response with when I seen it is I was like, yep, this is why Jamie ended up in a hospital somewhere. Told too much information. TMI. He exposed a lot in that movie, man. That not just him, but the movie itself. There was a lot of exposure. That movie was crazy. So that's what I'm saying. So you got to be mindful that this is how they're gonna really start attacking niggas through this fake deaf culture that don't got a goddamn thing to do with us anyway. See, black culture dies in Babylon. Okay? The whole thing. All right? All of the Indoans and the factors and the pieces and of the puzzle that fits to make black culture, BET and rap music and the whole nine. Okay? The whole nine is going to be left here. Okay? Now, there's certain elements of us within these cultures that just read, as the scriptures say, the Spirit bear witness that we are the children of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're Israelites. It just bears witness. So there's certain elements, don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. Like, and braids. No. That's the culture of having the hair that we have. But everything, all of this, soul food and, the elements that come along with this and, all of that shit is going to be gone. We're not going to play games like niggas in the kingdom, man. Okay? We're not going to eat like heathens and niggas. Because that's all black culture is. Black culture is death. That's why all the things that were being attacked was dealing with nigga culture. Okay? Going to church. Christianity. That's black culture. That's death. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That hasn't served us. It's a terrible misinterpretation of the Holy Scriptures. Okay? What else? The music This music and these frequencies is not. You niggas think you're going to sneak a DJ drama mixtape in the kingdom of heaven? Yo, I found this. Yo, I found this dedication to a Lil Wayne mixtape. We gotta find a CD player. The fuck out of here. All of this shit gotta go. All of this is death. But if you can't disconnect from it, scriptures say, though join hand in hand, the wicked shall not be basically forgiven, roughly paraphrasing. And that's the truth, man. Because Jake be so attached to Esau and his ways, the so-called white man, that you don't know that he's falling and you're going to fall right along with him because you just don't simply see him for what he is, man. He is our enemy. 144, 8 next to it. That's our enemy. He's our primary enemy. He don't fuck with us. And he gonna really show it. Hey, 144 again. All praise y'all about Shemi Shai. And really, I pray that the Lord turn up Esau, man. Let Esau get in his rightful mindset to show you niggas what time it is and how he really feels about you, man. All right? So you niggas that can't disconnect from nigga culture, and you have this world of Israel, being an Israelite is lame to you, or you know, you can't get jiggy with this, you know, all those different elements. Hey man, you know, you deserve whatever's coming your way, man. All right? You deserve it. Because the prophets of the Lord, starting with the apostles and elders, so for over decades, have been telling these black niggas what the hell is coming. But leave it to niggas. A nigga always got the answer and it's never coming. Okay? Give me 1 second, parking. And that's a personal problem, you know? So again, you know, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not gonna close up. I'm not gonna make this long. You know, the scriptures say we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. Okay? We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. Satan is got a plan. He's got people in place. Hell, that movie shows you that there's people in place that look just like us. You know, don't just think what they say. All skin folk ain't your kin folk, some shit like that. Just because they look like us don't mean they on our side, man. All right, because Jake, you got to remember there's sellouts. All right. So just because they walk and talk and act like us don't mean that it is us. You know, there's a lot of enemies. So like I say, you know, we got to be circumspect. You got to be mindful of all of these elements that are out here, and understand that a lot of the times it's just an attack. But how do you attack back with this stuff? And that's what I'm going to say in closing. You attack back in the spirit through prayer, through supplication, through fasting, through whatever it takes in the spirit, and recognize it through knowledge. You know, one of my favorite scriptures that I learned, one of my first favorites that's still a favorite unto this day, is Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of thy time, and the fear of the Lord is our treasure. So you got to understand that this is what's stabilizing us. You know, the understanding that the Lord has given us in this place is what's giving us the stability. And you have to, you know, acknowledge it. Okay? Like we were saying, I'll just say it like this, me and the brothers, you know, which it's going to be hard. But I ain't going to lie to you. You could tell it's kind of getting to that point. We've been saying it for a while, but, you know, I don't know, man. This chicken is compromised, man. All right? You know, and they know that niggas love chicken. But the funny thing about it is all nations love chicken. Like, don't even get started. You see them how them Chinese deal with chicken. All right, everybody loves chicken, but say how Elam deal with chicken. Yeah, everybody loves chicken, but you know, in American culture, which is eat them. Hey, you know what, man? What am I talking about? Just northwest of me, right here, where I am right now in Metro Atlanta. In Marietta, you got the big chicken. That's more, and white people set that up. They got a law, if you look it up, I believe. It's illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork and knife. They put that on their laws. But we didn't chicken eating niggas over here. Right? So chicken is universal. Chicken is like a white Air Force One, man. Okay? But you gotta be mindful of that. You gotta be mindful of the Americanized version and viewpoint of chicken. You know, these fried chicken places, KFC, you know, Popeyes, you know, be mindful of that. Like, you know, we just getting to a point, this food is tainted, you know. So, hey, man, with that, you know, I'm here. I'm about to go on the clock. I just wanted to make sure I did this in the spirit, you know. So, yeah, man, check out that movie. Be mindful of the things around us, the music, the food, the movies, the television, what your children's watching. You know, I know, you know, even with my daughter's a little, give or take about 2.5 now. And there's been so many shows that you think be innocent. You be like, man, cut that shit off, man. First it was Coco Melon. That shit's demonic. Then, you know, you got, what's the other one? Then we was doing Gracie's Corner, and it was like, okay. And then it got weird, and, you know, certain shit like that. So I'm just saying, you got to be mindful of everything, man. All right? So with that, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders. Shalom to all you Akim out there that's pushing this word. That believes in this word. All right? And shalom to you, sisters. Everybody just keep fighting, keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.